Namaste, yogis. Today I come to you with a lot of a feeling of a need for peace. Seeing what's happening in the world brings me a little bit of worry and concern. And I keep hearing a song that I learned as a child coming back through my mind over and over again. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. So that's my theme for today, is let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. And I hope you'll join me in that prayer. Let's do a little yoga to set our intention for peace. Take a moment for yourself to focus inward, connect with your breath. With your next inhalation, push the hands up and look up. Reach it up and then just bring it right back down to your heart and bow your head, exhaling all the way down, nice and slow. And just repeat for a few breaths, connecting your intention and your attention to your movement and your breath and your sense of self. This time as we reach up, we'll open the eyes and look up, open the hands up, wiggle the fingers, breathe, and slowly let the right hand drop down towards your leg or the floor next to your hip. Look at your lower hand and reach that upper hand up as high as it can go. Reach it up and breathe in and out. Keep wiggling those fingers of the upper hand, just slowly exercising the muscles in the fingers and the palm of the hand, the wrist. And then we'll bring that lower hand back up. Let it rise slowly like steam, flying up into the air. Breathe in and stretch up. Let's keep the other hand floating down. Watch as it slowly sinks to the floor or to your leg, and reach up with the other side. Reach up and breathe in and out. Looking down, reaching up. Wiggle those upper hand fingers slowly. And then we join the lower hand up, reach it up, breathe in, look up, and prayer hands back down to the heart. Beautiful. Let's open the fingers wide so there's a lot of space between the fingers, and close it tight. Open wide, close it tight. Breathe in, open wide. Close them tight, exhale. Open wide, inhale. And close it tight. Find your favorite position somewhere in the middle and allow yourself to bring the elbows out. Let's push the hands together, push the fingertips together, the palm of the hand. Feel the space in the middle of your palm of your hand. There's a little open space in there. Just feel that as you push your palm of your hand together, push the fingertips together. Use the muscles of the arms and the hands to really activate and keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Activate the muscles of the shoulders, the upper arms, even the chest, even all the way around the back, underneath the shoulder blades, underneath the armpits, on the sides. Everything in the upper body is pushing, and you keep breathing. Keep the intention on a sense of peace. Pushing peace from your soul out into the world, where it is so greatly needed. Keep pushing, keep breathing, keep thinking of peace. And now we release. Let your hands turn into hooks. interhook your fingers. If you've got long fingernails and you can't really do that hooking, that like curling of the fingers and interlocking to pull, you can crisscross your fingers and pull from a clenched fist like that. Either way, we're going to pull with all the same muscles that we used before, but in the opposite direction. Keep breathing. Allow your chest, your heart to shine forward through the chest. Bring a smile to your eyes. Keep breathing, keep pulling, using all those muscles in the back and the shoulders and the chest and the arms and the hands and the fingers. Breathe and pull. Okay, release. Just quickly change the way that your hands are interlocked. If your fingers were like this, see if you can shift them over one finger so it feels like a little bit awkward, but it's good. Don't worry. Keep pulling. Keep breathing. Shine your soul forward through your eyes, through your cheeks, through your smile, through your heart. Release, wiggle those fingers and let yourself reach it out. Bring the hands up, breathe in, push, turn the palms out, push it down to the floor. Exhale. Palms up, breathe in, touch the hands overhead. Palms out, push it down. 5 more times or so. Prayer hands down. Find some peace. Bow the head. Allow yourself to just be for a moment as you breathe. Thank you for that. I feel the peace coming from you, from your heart. I feel it. And I'm so grateful. All right. Let's do a little bit of Om and hum, really hum, make a vibration in the body, in the head, in the skull. And let's put the hands on some meridian points in the face. So maybe right where if you were to frown, extend the lips down and put your little finger right there. And then bring your third finger, your ring finger, up to the middle of the cheek, below the eye. Your middle finger can go to the outside of the eye, where your smile lines are, not crow's feet, smile lines. And your index finger can come back by the back of the temple. Your thumb can go behind the ears. And we're just going to hum and make an om, but really bring the hum into it. So we go in, breathing in, get ready. Om. Did you feel the vibration through the face? Did you bring in some extra vibration? All right. Right back there in those special places, or wherever you feel is a good place to put your fingertips. And we're going to breathe in. We're going to say oh, and then really focus on the vibration of the part, the humming part of the om. So we're breathing in. Om. Beautiful. The healing power of vibration and sound. Let's bring it in one more time. Little finger by the side of the lips. And third finger, ring finger on the middle of the cheeks under the eye. The middle finger goes by the eye, the smile lines by the side of your eye, and your index finger by the back of the temple, thumb behind the ear. Bring your elbows out. Breathing in, get ready to say om, and really make that vibration vibrate a lot in your body and your skull. Okay, here we go. Breathing in. wonderful, very healing. Let's pray for peace in our minds, in our hearts, in our souls, in our body. Take a moment to just breathe. And send that prayer for peace out into the world. We are all one. We are all children of God. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all humanity, blessed and gifted by God to be here in this moment right now. Send your love out. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. What I'd like to do now is what we did in the last class, which is I'm experimenting. Somebody's trying to bring them in on camera. I don't know what that means, but good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. So in the last class we had, like we're serving a platter of hors d'oeuvres in front of us. We're going to bring that out. But as you bring your fingers forward and you're serving your platter forward, send your chin back. The head goes back, and you'll really feel the muscles in the back of the neck engaging down towards the shoulder blades. Breathe into that sensation. Open it forward, offering something delicious to all the people. And now we're going to bring the platter back towards the chest. Bring the elbows way back. Bring your hands back so your little finger maybe comes to the side of the chest under the armpit. Squeeze the elbows way back. And now the chin goes forward. Hold and breathe. If you want, you can think about a turtle sticking his head out of his shell. Stick that face forward. Beautiful. Bring the platter closer to the lens of the camera, forward towards me. Reach it forward, and the head goes back, the chin goes back. Hold and breathe. And let's do it back and forth. Any speed is perfect, whatever feels good to your body right now. Tune into the body. If the body asks for something, say yes. We're looking for flexibility in the upper body, the shoulders, the neck, the chest, the shoulder blades. It should feel good. I'm all about feeling good. Bringing the fun, bringing the liveliness, brightening up your life. All right, let's roll the shoulders back and down. Breathe in as you're coming up. Breathe out as you're going down. Allow the body to change shape. Really lengthen the neck during part of the circle. Connect with the sensations and breathe into the feeling that's most intense. Let's change direction. Come around the top and down in front. Squeeze the shoulder blades and back. Come around in front. Send it down. Breathe a lot. All right. Relax for a minute. And now we're going to do something which I call the flirtatious 45-degree angle. So we're going to send our eyes up to a 45-degree angle and look out of the corner, upper right-hand corner of your eye, and smile as if you're flirting with somebody. And this is really good for you to engage with that muscle memory of a younger person, a younger version of yourself when you weren't so locked into certain kinds of ways of thinking. Flirt a little bit, smile. Bring it back to straight ahead and scrunch your eyes closed, open wide. Scrunch, open, breathe. And now we're going to flirt the other direction, 45 degrees up. Send your eyes up, give a little smile. And hold and think. How does that feel to the body, to your mind? And then bring it back in front and just blink a lot. Blink a lot and breathe a lot. Let's do it again. Up to the right corner, flirt. And in front, blink a lot. Other corner, flirt. And in front, blink a lot. All right, let's scrunch the face up in a tight little scrunch. And now open wide and do a silent scream. If you want, you can send your fingers wide too. Stick your tongue out, make your eyes really wide. And now kiss the ceiling. And back to silent scream. Stick the tongue out, spread the fingers wide. Breathe in. Kiss the ceiling. And one more silent scream. All right. We're just going to look left-hand corner, flirt to the 45-degree angle, give a smile. Eyes in front, blink a lot and breathe a lot. Whew. One more 45-degree flirt. Eyes in front, and just circle your eyes all the way around. And circle them the other way. All right, let's go ahead and lie down on the yoga mats. Allow yourself to just relax for a minute, stretch out all the way like a starfish on the beach. Just relax. Imagine yourself lying on a beach and the warm water just gently caresses over you as you breathe in. And it drains away as you exhale, leaving you sparkling on the sand in the sunlight. Every inhalation brings that delicious flood of warm water across your limbs, across your torso. Every exhalation leaves the water draining away from you. Whew, beautiful. Let's do a long body stretch. Arms overhead, point the toes, reach and stretch like you just woke up from a delicious sleep. One of those really comfortable hotel beds that you've maybe been able to sleep in once or twice, and you wake up and you just stretch. Oh, let everything go. Bend the knees, place the heels close to the hips, and tuck your tailbone under. Pick the hips up and tuck the tailbone under. You can have your arms wherever feels most comfortable to you, maybe alongside the body, maybe out to the side, whatever feels good. We're going to tilt the pelvis and squeeze the belly and release. Tilt the pelvis, squeeze the belly and hips, and release. Tilt the pelvis, squeeze the belly, squeeze the hips, squeeze the legs, the thighs, and also the Kegel muscle. Inside. Release and let your breath flow in and out easily. Let's drop both knees to the left. And then pick them up and drop them both to the right. Up and drop them to the left. Just back and forth at any speed that feels good to you, like sort of like windshield wipers, just back and forth. Let them really flop down if they want to, so the hips get really loose. And as you move your knees left and right, flopping them down one way and then the other, think about your feet. Are you rolling across your heels? Are you rolling across the balls of your feet? Bring your attention to the sensation of the foot's contact with the mat, with the earth. All right, beautiful. Bring the knees up and let's open them wide and bring them together. Open them wide and bring them together. 3 or 4 more times. Just allow yourself to loosen up the hips. All right. And pick the hips up and place them down. When you pick them up, try to tuck the tailbone under so that when you put your hips back down, your lower back is flat on the mat for a moment. Maybe pick up the shoulders one at a time. Make sure they feel flat and balanced on the ground. And we're going to bring the knees to the chest, hands to the knees, squeeze and release a couple of times. And then reach the arms and legs up. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists. In keeping with today's theme of trying to bring peace to the planet, healing peace, peace that is rooted in love for one another, understanding. Let's bring our hands to prayer pose and bring your feet to prayer pose too. Put the soles of the feet together. Bring it down. Connect with your heart and with your root chakra, with the feet and the hands, and push it up. Breathe in. Bring it down. Bring it up and down. One more time. Push it up and expand out like fireworks. Allow your legs and arms to open and then just close. Don't go too far. Don't stress out your groin. We're just opening and closing. If you want, you can visualize a flower blooming. Open, breathe in, close, breathe out. Three more times. Really visualize something beautiful as you breathe and move gently, slowly. Let's reach the fingers up, reach the toes up, bring your head off the mat, and reach everything up, top of the head, fingers and toes, reaching up, rounding the back, lifting the hips off the mat, shoulders are up off the mat, reach for the ceiling, hold, keep breathing. Keep breathing, keep holding, keep reaching. All right, slowly let the head drop back down. And let's do bicycles with the arms and legs. And this is the world's slowest pedal of a bicycle. Very slow, really big to expand the realm of where your feet can reach to their extreme reach. And your arms to really scratch through the air as if you're clawing something in front of you. Perhaps as your arm reaches, your shoulder reaches as well. You bring a little bit of the torso into the movement. And breathe. Allow yourself to really be in this movement. And keep working hard to make it slow and controlled and connected to your breath. I know it's a little bit strenuous because the core and the lower abs are activated. That's good though. If you need to rest, you can, but I prefer that we keep going because in a minute we're going to go into a backwards version. In fact, let's do it right now. Let's do a backwards bicycle, backwards pedaling motion. Again, really extremely large pedals and very slow and controlled. Lots of breathing. Work with your body to make it nice and graceful. And now, 3 more times around. And then we're going to rest the left side, but the right side's going to keep pedaling. So lap the left side rest. Backwards bicycle with the right side. Very slow and controlled. Keep it going. Backwards bicycle, big and slow with the right side. And you may notice that the left side, especially the left hand, the left arm, is sort of trying to help. There's a little bit of action in there, in the muscles. This is really good to isolate one side of the body, working while the other side rests. It's good for your brain. It's good for your connections of your nerves. Really try and get that left side to rest. Don't let it help. Turn the palm up. If your palm is down, it's probably a little bit more connected to the right side. Turn the palm up so the left side really rests. And let's focus on that right side. Big, slow, backwards bicycle movement with breath. Lots of breathing. And now we're going to get ready to lay down the right side and pick the left side up. Let the left side do the backwards bicycle. So get ready. Drop the right side, pick up the left side. Backwards bicycle with the left hand and left leg. Big and slow. The world's biggest and slowest pedaling ever. Let the right side rest. Don't let the right side try to help. Lots of breathing. It's good to notice what's happening in the body as you do this movement. What's happening? Is something comfortable? Is something uncomfortable? Is your mind at ease? All right, 3 more big, slow circles or so. Just really try and make it a perfect movement. Well-deserved rest. Laying down the arms and legs. Again, revisit that visualization of a starfish spread out on the sand, twinkling in the sunlight, feeling the warm, salty water wash over it, and draining away as you exhale. Let's put one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. And just notice your breath. Where is the breath hitting you right now? Very relaxed. Just be aware. Very nice. We're going to roll over to one side. Roll over into almost like a fetal position. Knees are bent and stacked. Your head can rest on your upper arm, shoulder, bicep, or a pillow. If you have a pillow handy and you want to use a pillow, you can put a pillow under your head. And your upper hand just rests on your hip. Make sure you feel balanced and easy. Take a minute to just settle into this position. Beautiful. Let's stretch the hand out. And the top leg is going to stretch out. Reach through the heel. Inhale and bring the leg up and bring the arm up. This is a meditative motion, matching the movement of your leg and hand with your breath. Now your arm and leg may not have the range of motion that you see from me, or you may have more. It doesn't matter, as long as you're moving with your breath and you feel connected to the movement with the breath. That's the main thing. If you want, you can think about your fingers and toes, doing some finger painting, painting a rainbow across the sky. That's kind of a fun imagery, especially when you think about finger painting, but with your toes. Bring it down, exhaling. Really match the movement to your breath. So as you inhale, the arm and leg are raising up. As you exhale, they lower down. And I'm going to be quiet for a while so we can just really concentrate on the breath and the movement being united. Don't anticipate the next move. Be in the moment. And this comes from the Tibetan tradition of yoga, where they do this for 2, 3, 4 hours. Just this. I'm not going to make you do that. You can do it on your own if you want. But really try and meditate with the movement and the breath. let's change a little bit in the movement. Keep the leg down and separate the arm to go overhead, and then bring them up together to touch at the top and go down their separate ways. As you exhale, put a little extra stretch in that last bit of the arm and leg down. If you want, you can crisscross instead of touch. Make it your own. Enjoy the movement. Breathe. Move slowly and gracefully and controlled. Feel the body respond to the breath. And now reach above and reach with the heel. Stretch the side body from the waist through the rib cage down through the hip. Stretch. And bend the knee now and scrunch. Bring the elbow to the knee and then reach out. Scrunch tight, reach out. Scrunch tight, kick the heel and reach a hand overhead. Keep it going. Breathe a lot. Pick the pace up, go a little faster. You may feel your hip or your thigh kind of starting to talk to you a little bit. Be gentle, don't overdo. See if you can get a little bit of vigorous movement here as you breathe strongly. Three more, and then we're going to catch the knee and lay it down in front of the chest. Catch the knee, bring it down to the ground in front. Straighten your lower leg. Reach the leg beyond where it was before. Really reach the toes into the distance. And then bring your shoulder, your upper shoulder back. And think about reaching it back towards the ground, but don't expect it to go very far. Just relax now in a spinal twist. Sink down into the earth. Allow your body to find its perfect expression of this position, this lovely reclined spinal twist with a gorgeous stretch through the flank. Release everything. Release your tension, release your anxiety, let it go. Oh yes, let's find our original position on our side and go back to that nice resting position, a little bit like a fetal position. The hand is resting on the hip, and you can give yourself a massage on the hip if you want. Give some thanks to your flanks. And now we're going to roll over onto the belly. Place your hands right under your shoulders, fingers pointing up. Tuck your elbows in at your waist. Your legs are straight, toes are pointed, big toes touching on the side. Bring those elbows way in by the waist. Forehead on the mat. Relax the belly, relax the hips. Prepare to bring the torso up, starting with the forehead, dragging your nose across the mat, and then dragging your chin across the mat. You pick the head up, and with the strength of the torso, not pushing with your hands, lift a little bit to look forward and beyond. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, elongate your neck. If you feel like you need to tighten your rear end, go ahead and do that. Hold and breathe in the low cobra. And slowly sink back down. Sternum comes to the ground. Chest comes to the ground. Chin, nose, forehead. Allow yourself to turn your legs a little bit wide and toes pointing in at each other. Arms can come out. Turn your face to one side if you like. Relax. Make you feel your heart beating against the mat. And let's bring the fingers under the shoulders again. Get ready for another low cobra. Bring the legs together, toes together, elbows way in at the waist. Tuck them in. Forehead on the mat. And slowly we turn the head, bringing the nose and then the chin. Then the head is up. Elongate the neck. Lift through the top of the head. Don't use your hands. Just let your hands rest there under your shoulders. And if you want, you can tighten your rear end to protect the lower back if you feel that that's necessary. Hold and breathe, low cobra. And down, down, down. Return to a resting position. Heels pointed away, toes pointed in. Fingertips pointing towards each other above your head, elbows out, relax. Return to your preparing position, feet together, toes together, fingers pointing up under your shoulders, elbows tucked in. We'll do the high cobra this time, but we started the same way. Forehead is on the mat. And as we're doing the high cobra, let's definitely squeeze the buttocks together to protect the lower back. Drag your forehead across the mat, then your nose, then your chin. Lift the face, lift the torso as much as you can, and then you may engage your hands and arms to bring yourself up just a little higher than you did before, but the elbows stay bent. Elongate your neck. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And then see if you can really push with the hands and bring the body up, and we're going to go back into pose of a child, bringing the hips to the heels and the forehead down towards the knees. Walk your fingers forward as far as you can go and then relax. Let's go on to the other side now and keep our balance organized. We were on one side, now we're going to go to the other side, get our little fetal position. Knees are bent and stacked. Rest on your head on your upper arm or bicep or shoulder, or a pillow if you want. Find comfort and balance in this easy pose. Stretch that hand out. Stretch the top leg out. Reach through the heel. And as you inhale, we're going to finger paint and toe paint a rainbow across the sky, reaching up. Exhale, bringing it down. Slow, controlled, connected to our breath, and maybe even graceful. Find your range of motion with acceptance and love. No judgment. No harsh thoughts. This is your body. This is your life. It's a gift. Find gratitude in your heart. Appreciation for your body. forgiveness for anything that you feel needs forgiveness in this moment. Yourself and others. And we just continue focusing on the breath and the joining of the breath with the movement of the arm and leg across the sky, back down. Be meditative. We'll separate the arm and leg, keeping the slowness, keeping the meditation, but making it arm and leg moving in opposition. Inhaling still as you rise the arm and leg, exhaling as they sink. And maybe put a little extra stretch into the side body when the arm and leg are down. Feel that reach. It's time to start doing a little bending of the elbow and knee, scrunch and reach. Exhale as you scrunch, inhale as you reach. Pick the pace up and make it a little bit vigorous. Even faster. Come on, you know you're going to rest in a minute. The more you work now, the better the rest will feel. All right, get ready to grab the knee, lay it on the ground in front of your chest. Straighten out your lower leg and the shoulder on top, reaching back. Open the chest up towards the sky, open the arms out to the side, relax. Find your most perfect version of this position so you can really enjoy it and let go all your tension. It's a wonderful pose for relaxing and letting the tension drain out of the spine but also out of the mind. Especially after you worked hard, you deserve this rest. So let yourself relax. And when you're ready, return to your original side resting position. And give some thanks to the flanks. Beautiful. Let's come back to a seated position and open the legs out in a nice, comfortable straddle. Sort out the body back into a seated position. Take a moment to just focus inward on your breath, on your true self. You may want to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Some people feel like that's helpful. Make sure you feel like your legs are at a good stretched position, but not too far. You don't want to overstretch the inside of the thighs. Feel free to find your perfect version of a straddle sit. And we're going to walk the fingers away from the hips. Walk your fingers forward. Find a nice place to place your hands down and bend the elbows. Look down at the mat in between your hands. Stay here for a moment and try with every inhalation to reach your head to the wall on the opposite side of the room, lengthening through the spine. And every exhalation, sink down one hair, just a millimeter. Inhale, stretch the spine a little bit longer. Exhale, sink down just a hair. We're certainly not forcing anything here. We're letting gravity talk to us. Express the weight of the torso into the hands, into the earth. Feel where the planet is supporting you, under your heels, under the backs of your legs, under your hips, and in your hands. The weight of the body pushing down on the earth is balanced by the earth pushing you, supporting you, giving you a foundation, your physical foundation. Continue to stretch through the spine on every inhalation and sink down on every exhalation. And then push against the ground and push the body back up. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Reach the arms right out over the legs, parallel to the legs. And stretch towards the air above your toes, as if there's a balloon tied to your toes and you just want to give it a little tap. Reach and reach. Breathe as you move. Shifting your weight from one hip to the other. And then come back to the center. Palms up. Lift the arms and breathe in. Prayer hands coming down to the heart. Bow the head. Keep the spine straight. Hold. Relax your feet. Continue to breathe. Push the hands up now. Breathe in. Look up and separate the hands down. Let's bring one hand over and one hand down. Stretch through the side body from hip to fingertip. Let the head turn sideways, but don't stress out your neck. Hold and breathe. And reach the hand up.
Let's tilt the other way, bring the other hand up and over, one hand to the ankle or shin, other hand up and over, reaching through the side body. We feel a delicious stretch from hip all the way to your fingertips. Continue to breathe. Stretching and breathing is so therapeutic. And up we come, bringing the body back upright. Hands open to the side, lift and breathe in. Prayer hands down, reaching up with the top of the head. Bow your head, keep the shoulders over the hips. Balance in the body, relax your feet. Hands up, look up, breathe in. Reach the hands out by the legs, straight above the legs. And now we're going to bring one hand up and one hand down and circle around. Bring your ear close to your knee and reach. This lower hand is loose and graceful, reaching back towards the other foot. And rotate the arms around. And let's go down the other way. 3 more times. Rotate the arms around, stretch. Beautiful. Hands up, prayer hands down. Sit in peace for a moment, just breathe. Connect with your soul, your heart, the space behind your heart where your soul resides. All the way up. Bend the elbows and bring your fingertips to your cheeks. Give yourself a little tickle on the cheeks or the temples. And then we're going to bring the hands underneath and all the way under. Do the same thing, tickle your temples or your cheeks. This is just for fun, just to make you smile. And also work those shoulders and arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tickle the fingers. Up and down. Legs in, crisscross the ankles, find easy position, back is straight, body is peaceful, breath is easy and slow, steadiness and ease, comfort and balance. As we sit at ease, complete comfort and balance in the body, let's let the hands rest on the knees. Palms are up for acceptance. Energy in the hands reaching up into the universe. Asking for a gift of peace from the universe. Empowerment of peace. Let's touch the finger with the thumb, making a sacred circle. And I want you to, as you breathe, imagine your energy moving around that circle, around the finger, through the web of the material between finger and thumb and finger thumb. Resting the hands on the knees, bring the first finger and the thumb together at the tip. And circle in your mind as you breathe in and out your energies around that sacred circle. By focusing your mind on both circles of both hands, you really find that the mind is put into a new position where it's not exactly sure what's going on, which is actually very beneficial in a meditative state of mind. Release your belly. Keep the back straight. Focus on your circles as you breathe. Now from the web of the material between the thumb and the forefinger, send right from there energy up the arm. Follow the meridian through the eye of the elbow, through the inside of the upper arm, through the bicep, right into this area here, and up into the front of the armpit here, and up into the collarbone. So we bring the energy from the sacred circle of our finger and thumb up through a meridian in the interior of the arm, what they call the yin surface of the arm. This is the yin surface of the arm. This is the yang surface, the outside. The part that gets more tan, generally speaking, in the sunlight. The part that's lighter in color, no matter what religion, culture, or genetics background you have. The inside is still the yin side, the passive side, the feminine side, the receiving side. Bring that energy up the arm, through the elbow, into the collarbone. Now bring that energy right into your heart, into the entire envelope of the pericardium, and the envelope around the heart. From your sacred circle of finger and thumb, bring the energy up the arms, all around your heart, front, sides, back behind the heart. Feel it. Top and the bottom. Empower that area of the body, that heart chakra. Perhaps close your eyes and visualize beautiful green light, like the color of a lime. Vibrant green, color of life. Now send that energy from the heart out into the lungs. Breathe in and really expand your ribcage out in all directions. Fill the lungs with bright green energy. Connect the sacred circle up through the yin surface of the arm, through the inside of the elbow, the front of the armpit, into the collarbone, into the heart and the pericardium, around the heart on all sides, and shoot that energy out into the lungs as you breathe in. Exhale, send it out into the universe. Time escaped me. We didn't even do any standing postures today, but I don't feel bad about it because I think we sent some peace out into the planet, the much needed energy of peace and love and joy and belief that things can get better. I believe it. I have to believe it because I feel the love from each of you, and I know peace is possible. We are all one. We are all part of the human family. We are all so blessed to be alive. God loves us all as His children. Let us love each other in the same holy way.
Namaste.